DEQ mandates are you under the gun for?
And so,
You have to have this court order thing in here to be able to do this.
Not if you have an
Do
easement.
that for us.
DEQ requires
No,
easement.
listen, we're not going through this crap. We went through
You might consider it crap, but I don't.
I don't either, but I listened to crap last time about an hour about wiring the step programs, and I went to a class and found nobody here knew what they were talking about. So I'm not gonna put up with this anymore.
But Orville, the DEQ requirements require an easement. The mandated DEQ requirements
They do.
that are contained
They
in ordinance.
require an easement, but there was one man that said, get off of my property.
Your ordinance you just passed requires an easement, that the city
I
obtain
know.
an easement in 2
But what
spots.
if we came to your place, and that question was asked Rhoda Reuter over there, that he told me, what if you come to my place and I ask you to leave?
Then you come back with a sheriff.
He would come back with the ordinance.
That's
He
right.
would
That's
get
what would
a
happen.
court order.
let's not get tangled up in this.
Sir, I don't have an issue with the I just have one question.
One question.
One question. You're going to repeal this, and this is about fees, costs, and services. Do you have a proposed new business model?
219 covers the cost, and it says ordinance 219, and Robbie had a copy of ordinance 219, and that was made in 1998 by the council, and Mayor Julie Anderson signed that ordinance. Do you want me to read that to you?
Let's take care of this.
Okay, okay.
Well, I think that now I can move that we adopt final adoption of 826. It's been titled twice, it's been voted on once. I really want to move that we adopt ordinance 08260.
We have a second. All in favor of the motion? Motion carried.
Wait a minute, on the second reading by title,
Yeah?
there was not a vote on that one.
Doesn't it? We voted once. We said we voted,
Right.
yeah, there was 2 votes.
Before we won.
And then he's moving to adopt it. You read it the first time, you read it twice by title.
We
But
voted
you
once.
did. On that one, you didn't vote, then he's moving to adopt it. This is the third time, the third time is the adoption. So that on the second one, the second reading of the title, there wasn't a vote because of the questions.
Okay, so we vote on it again?
You
I
vote on the
move that we
reading by the
go
title.
back and I move that we adopt 08268 by reading it by title only, which we've already done. Okay.
And then Bryn seconded it. I want to see if the vote on that.
Okay, all in favor of the motion?
Okay. Now,
Opposed? Motion carried.
now then I move that we now enact 08260.
Okay, all in favor?
I adopt
Do
it.
we have a second?
Bryn seconded it.
Okay, all in favor of the motion? Motion is enacted. New business. Oh, no, the other was ordinance number 08261 relating to code enforcement, creating an office and stating an effective date. This is for the abatement officer. Tim asked the attorney to write this abatement office rule so he would have some rules to go by, what he could do and what he couldn't do. So what's the pleasure of the It can be title only too, because it was posted for 1 month.
Yeah, I'd like to make an ordinance, motion on ordinance number 08-361 by title only.
Second.
It says an ordinance relating to code enforcement, creating an office and stating an effective date. So, and it just limits him to what he can do without authority from the city council.
I'll be able to do.
Yeah, I think it was, and Tim, I got a lot of respect for Tim, because, you know, we had a problem with the survey stake, and he wanted to get the rules that he could go by, where he would be covered, and everything would have to go through the council. All in favor of this motion? Opposed? Motion carried.
Now I move that we adopt
second on it?
Second.
All in favor of the motion? Motion carried.
Okay, now, you want to move it, we read it by title only again for the second time.
Make the motion on ordinance number 08261, you read it by title only.
All set.
Okay, an ordinance relating to code enforcement, creating an office, and stating an effective date. Okay, all in favor of the motion? Motion carried.
Okay, now I move that we enact 08261 by title only.
Do we have a second? Motion carried. All in favor? Motion carried.
Okay, now the effective date will be 30 days from today. Okay?
Okay, resolution, new business, resolution 0801 to accept Department of Land funding to conduct 10 Mile Lake survey.
Mr. Mayor, Council, this is a yearly resolution that the Division of State Lands requires in order to give us some money for testing of the poisonous algae in 10 Mile Lake. I think we're the only lake system in the state that gets any of this money. And it's a big help. It's very expensive. And they give us now $2,500 a year, which coupled with some money from the Clean Water Act makes it possible to let the people know if the lake is safe for swimming. So it's a pretty good deal.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the council?
I believe that we adopt resolution 0801.
Okay, this says the resolution to accept the Department of State Lands funding to conduct 10 Mile Lake survey. All in favor of the motion? Opposed? Motion carried. Internet service, Charlie, you want to update us on this?
Our current internet service provider is Harborside, which is a dial-up. It expires 4/15/08 this month. It's slow, extremely slow. We get kicked off half the time. I feel that staff time is valuable, especially now we have more and more things that we have to do on the internet with electronic fund transfers, our recording things. I'm asking that the council allow us to get charter high speed. The cost is around $959.88 a year, and that's for the 3 megabyte, which is the slowest one that they offer. And still it'll be fast enough for us. And we're also going to, in the future, be upgrading our computer systems and software, and we're gonna need high speed anyway at that time. So since our current dial-up is expiring, I thought this would be a good time to do it.
I move that we adopt the recommendation to a high-speed service.
Second. All in favor? Motion carried. The next item is the change order for the equipment building, and we talked to Clint from USDA, and we have $120,000 excess in the sewer fund, but I'd like to explain to you real quick how we got that $120,000 excess. Remember the old sewer truck that broke down, that Harlan and I and Jim worked 3 months on, and the bill came on, and he finished it up. And when we started taking the digesters down, that truck was running basically